Today we'll be comparing oil palm, plantain and coconut plantation, three of the most popular agri-business model in Nigeria currently. Our goal is to determine which gives more money, the timeline for returns on investment, and also the strategies behind these three different kind of model. I remain Patrick, your Lagos Realtor. Welcome to this space where we discuss issues that affect real estate in Nigeria. If this is your first time seeing our contents, like our videos, subscribe to the channel, and also share our contents to your friends and your colleagues that would one day want to invest in safe real estate in Nigeria. Seeing our contents, you'll definitely make wise and investment choices buying real estate. You don't get to fall into traps and fall into problems investing in real estate. So when we come back, we'll be looking at plantain, oil palm and coconut plantation, which gives more money, which gives better returns on investment, and how long you need to wait before you make money from these models. So welcome back, everybody. So we're taking these crops one after the other. We'll be starting with plantain plantation. Now plantain is one of the fastest way of making money, arguably, in the agriculture in Nigeria, and this is because it is it is a very popular crop, eaten by almost every household. Also, it takes about 8 to 12 months for you to harvest plantain, and it makes for a perfect and a short returns on investment. So in many cases, farmers who farm plantain make over ₦1 million from farming an hectare of land, depending on strategies and the skill and management which is used. But there's something about plantain plantation, and it is that the crop itself is perishable and you need constant maintenance. The farming needs constant maintenance, and income is not always in the long term, it is always in the short term, and it simply means that you will need to always plant. So plantain is best for quick returns or cash flow, but you would always need to farm after every cycle. The second crop model we're looking at will be oil palm. Now oil palm is a long-term wealth builder because fruiting for an oil palm takes at least 3 years. So from the third year, most palm trees starts fruiting, unlike plantain plantation that after 12 months it fruits. Oil palm take at least 3 to 4 years before you start seeing serious returns on your farm. But once it starts fruiting, you can make monies on you can go for as long as 25 years just making money on that plantain on that oil palm plantation. And this is why to a large extent it is the most profitable agric model in Nigeria. And you see almost every company that engages in agric business would always delve into oil palm plantation because it gives the highest return and for a very long time. But it requires high initial investment. You need more money to invest in this. You would also need patience because returns takes at least 3 to 4 years before they start coming in, and also processing of all these products from the oil palm for the palm fruit is complex, and you need experts who knows the business to really do this. That is that for that. So all we need to know is that oil palm is best for serious investors thinking long term. Now the last model we'll be looking at will be the coconut farming, and this one sits somewhere between the two, between plantain and oil palm. Now it starts producing after 3 years. It is similar to oil palm, but it has a longer lifespan, up to about 50 years or more. Now, coconut is becoming a valuable crop in the agri industry right now in Nigeria, because of the health trends, the export demand, and also demand for products like coconut oil and coconut water. So it is really gaining traction. That's this particular product model is gaining traction, but in Nigeria it is still developing, and the value chain isn't really strong when you compare it to oil palm production. So coconut is best for diversification and for export opportunities. So a quick one, if we to summarize the three, we can say if you want fast money, you go for plantain plantation. If you want long-term wealth, you go for oil palm plantation. But if you want a balanced export potential, then you would go for coconut plantation. Either ways, you would make money farming. Farming any of these products. But if I'm to advise, and knowing what some investors are doing, they don't just invest in one, they invest across these models. Some persons do just two, some persons do plantain and oil palm, but some other persons do everything. They do oil palm, do plantain, do coconut. So this is what they do. They start with plantain, they make monies after 1 year, the short term, they invest in oil palm. This gives them more monies, but takes longer time for the money to start coming in. But when it starts coming in, it takes over 25 years, you're still making your money. And some will still go ahead to still invest in coconut plantation, because that one you would make money for as long as 50 years, a very long period of time. So smart investors would combine models instead of just doing one. They'll combine models. They suck from every potential which the three models tend to give, and they go on making their money. So the question now is, which is best for you watching right now? Do you want fast cash? Do you want to tie your investments in the long term, or do you want an export-based commodity? The choice is yours. I remain Patrick, a realtor, and this is my job to bring you all this information, all these opportunities that will help you make monies from the real estate industry in Nigeria. My number is on your screen. If you want to invest in any of all these opportunities, be it plantain, oil palm, or coconut farming, we've got so many farms controlled by reputable companies that would help you make monies, returns on investment over the years. My number is on your screen. For more information, call me. You could also chat us up on WhatsApp, and we'll reply you as soon as your message drops. Until we see you again, stay safe and be good.